Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back. So today we're going to take a look at a new capo. This is by Amumu. And if you've been on my channel, you'll know that I've also done a review on one of their other capos, which is this one here. And you can get these on Amazon.com, whether you're Canadian or American, doesn't matter, they do ship to Canada. And I really like this one. It actually works quite well, works awesome on the acoustic too. But anyway, so they sent me this one to take a look at it, and this is a demon capo. And it's kind of unique. I saw that and I'm like, man, that is so sick. And I like cool stuff, you know, it's kind of a thing, right? And guitar gear is always fun. But this one here is kind of a little different. It's like a skull finger, basically, or a finger with bones, and you got a little skull head here, guy. Now all you do is you twist his head a few times, and it backs off the capo, and then you just place it where you need it on your guitar, and tighten it up. Now, you don't have to reef on this thing, and in fact what I would recommend, because electrics are kind of really sensitive when you start getting into medium jumbo and jumbo frets, if you have a capo that squishes too hard, it's going to knock you right out of pitch, like completely. That's where these Kaiser capos, this is actually one for an acoustic, but I've reversed the pad on it so I can use it on the electric, and it's still a little dicey on some of my electrics. But otherwise, I mean, even this one's not a bad capo. And then I've got this one too that I picked up, I can't remember where, but I do have it on my channel. I think it was either Banggood or somewhere in China anyways. It was a cheap one, but didn't really care too much for this one. So, but this Amumu is definitely a really good capo. Very impressed with this one. Actually, I like it, to be honest, a little bit better than the Kaiser because it goes to the curve of the back of your neck really nice. So that was actually a really nice, well thought out design. But anyway, so we've got the demon capo here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just back his head off a little bit. So he just puts pressure on. And you can hear there's some dead spots, right? So just tighten it up. What you don't want is any buzz. That looks pretty good. And you can tell by listening to your chord if it's being brought up too high in pitch, because it'll have that kind of sound. And so yeah, you don't have to reef on his head very hard, and she clamps right up nice. So I say that's definitely really cool so far. So let's try this down at the first fret. Works really nice, like that. Now, the one guitar that's actually my most critical guitar I own is my Chord X2, and it's got super fat jumbo frets. So we'll grab it, and we're going to have to make sure it's tuned. Let me just grab that. Okay, so we'll put this one away. So, on to the first fret. Let's see how far we're going to turn the head on this one. Okay, let's bring that up into the fifth. I think my delay is on my amp. Yeah. Delay was on. Knew I heard something a little strange. Go back to the first fret. Okay. Now this thing is made out of metal, just so you know, and it does have some weight to it. And it does seem to have a pretty good heavy-duty screw there. And I really like the design. It's really kind of cool. The padding is not stiff and hard like you'll find on some capos. It's actually pretty malleable to be able to, you know, sink into your strings properly and grip them right. So that's actually really good. I really like that. It does have a bit of a spring load to it too, you know, which is good. And it goes on there pretty simple. Like, to put it on simple and easy, just kind of press down like this, tighten up the head a little bit, and then just give it a little snug. So if you got to change it a little quicker, just grab them by the back and the front fingers and, you know, put them to the next spot. So if you were to take a capo, like the Kaiser, which they're awesome capos, don't get me wrong, they're great. But you take a capo like this, slam it on, you can just hear that it's just a little bit too much tension yet. It's pushing it, even with that being flipped. I mean, this capo works. It's made for an acoustic, this version. But like I said, you flip the pad, it takes some tension off. See, there you can hear it's out a bit, so it's building up too much tension. So, I mean, there's other ways you can adjust capos, but the other Amumu capo, which is this one here, this one's nice. Nice and smooth. As far as this Demon finger capo goes, I really dig this. This is really neat. I really like the design of this thing. It's really cool. Definitely take a look at it on their Amazon site. The link will be in the video description. And they got other capos there too, but I mean, hey, this thing is cool, guys, and who wouldn't want to have one of these things? I mean, this is nice. And it comes in a really cool case too. So you get a really nice aluminum case for it as well. You know, with the glass, so you can see it in there. So you just you can store it in here if you wanted to, right? Just like that easy. Boom. You know. So yeah, definitely makes a great Christmas gift. Great any gift, period. You know. And definitely, you know, if you're thinking about, hey, I like a capo that works really well, and because we all know the fight on capos, you know, some are good, some are crappy, and you know, this is adjustable, you know, so you adjust it to the tension that you need for your guitar. And with, like I said, with my Cort, it's very picky with capos, just because of the really big jumbo fat frets on it, and this thing's going to work absolutely perfect for it. So that's great. So it's definitely a good buy. I as far as you guys who like your star ratings, I mean, you know, I would probably have to set this thing at a 4.5 out of 5. I mean, nothing's perfect, right? Nothing's ever perfect, but sometimes you can get pretty darn close. And this thing is really, it is really cool. It's a nice design, you know, it's got quality built into it. The pads are really nice, you know, good thumb screw on it too, you know, it's good quality screw, it's got some good thickness to it. The design is just right cool. I love that little face on there. So, but anyway, so that's what I got for you today. So like I said, if you're looking for a capo, they do have this, and if you're not into the Demon capos, they do have other capos. They have this design as well in different colors too. This one, to the best of my knowledge, only comes in this color, which is fine. I like the color. It suits it really well too. You know, if they do come out with other colors, that would be awesome as well, because I know some people wouldn't mind, you know, like a black one or something like that, which would be kind of neat. But you know, just as it is right now, I mean, that's I like that, you know, and it stands out. You know, that's the nice thing about the silver on the finishes. It stands out, you know, and it's perfectly functional, just the way a capo should be. So, one last test. I want to do an acoustic guitar, and then we're out of here. So, let's grab the Takamine. Now, just quickly go over the tuning on this thing, just to check it. Okay, so let's see how well this thing works on the acoustics. Let's go up into the 5th. A little tighter. Down to the 1st fret. A little bit snugger. There we go. Perfect. Was me. stick with 4.5 out of 5. Works on the acoustic too really well. So, acoustic or electric, guys, you've seen it yourself, heard it yourself. It's awesome little capo, really cool. Like I said, I love the design. It's really neat. So, go ahead and check these out. And hey, buy one, buy two or three. Yeah, definitely an awesome capo. Amumu did an awesome job on this thing. Really like it. So far of the Amumu stuff I've been checking out, guys, so far everything's been really good stuff. So I'm pretty impressed with their company, pretty impressed with their products, you know, and like I said, I've even been through this capo as well, and just great capo, you know, and so what more can you ask for? You gotta have great products, right? So anyways, thank you for watching, and hey, have a great day, and we'll catch you in the next video. Ciao.